So Dave Hengle, Saltash United Ladies manager, newly appointed manager of this season. The ambition this year would be one, to obviously find our feet. So the reality is we've just gone through a transition. So firstly to settle ourselves at Saltash, but ultimately the team's goal and myself and Wes's goal is to secure promotion from the Cornwall League to the South West Women's League, and ultimately compete at a higher level. We came to Saltash. We got a very good initial offer from the club, something that we don't really get with ladies football, especially under a very good Peninsula set up men's side. So that was the ultimate attraction. We needed to take a step forward. Whilst we had a great time at Lakeside, it was the right choice for us to move on. The club's ambitious, so ultimately that was one of the biggest attractions. If their success is built from success, and we want to follow suit. So that was the biggest goal. We wanted to achieve that, and Saltash gave us that opportunity.
So I'm Katie Mace, I'm captain of the women's team and I play centre back. It's a really exciting time for us. I mean, the club have been amazing. We couldn't have really asked for more, so we're just really eager to get everything underway now. We've got a squad of 20 now and a solid 20. So I do believe we're contenders to go out and win this league. I'd say every captain is a leader. I don't feel pressure. I mean, I love my team and they're all amazing, but I like to see on the pitch leaders in each area. So I try to encourage the girls to be leaders as well, because who doesn't want to be? It's such an amazing quality to have. So I'd like to give them just as much responsibility as I have, really. I would say I'm most looking forward to progression. As I said, I do believe we could win this league, and I believe our team is more than capable of playing in the South West Women's League. So that's where I would like us to be at the end of the season, is going up into the South West Women's League. I think people underestimate women's football. So I think until you actually come down and watch a game, you won't know what it's all about. I think people are surprised by it. So, for example, we had he's called the FA Cup blogger. He came down to our Houston game last weekend, and he was so surprised by the standard and sort of just like the atmosphere. So I would definitely encourage people to just come down and get involved. Like, Saltash is such a lovely club to be involved with. Everybody here has made us so welcome, and anything we need, they're always on hand. So definitely come down and get involved.
So what's your background in football?
Played since I was really little.
Yeah.
Started off on the streets,
cool.
Playing with the lads,
Yeah.
and then in school, and then girls onto ladies teams. And other than an ACL injury, I've always played.
And what's your previous clubs?
So prior to this, it was Plymstock.
Yeah.
And then we were like Morley, Old Suts, Southway. That's about it, I think.
Yeah. And then is it Matt previous as well? Or?
No.
Tamerside,
Tamerside back in the day.
Oh,
yeah.
brilliant.
And I dual signed for Matt, so I helped him out.
And Ben, what about yourself? Obviously, I had the same questions.
Well, I've been playing football since I was 7.
Yeah.
And I did start off in an all-male team.
Yeah.
And I had to obviously change to all-female.
Yeah.
My previous clubs was I've just signed from Plymouth Argyle,
Yeah.
the first team there. And before that, I was at Bristol Academy.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, and obviously we're at Saltash now. Massive change from where we were previous. What are you hoping to get from the season, Rachel? We'll start with yourself.
I want the win.
Yeah.
All-round win.
Obviously, it's a new league we're going into this season.
Yeah, it's going to be different, but we're much the same team, aren't we? It's just getting better and stronger and trying to get to the top.
And Ben, what about yourself?
I want to win the league.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's the goal.
Our pre-season was a bit mixed match. We had obviously difficulty sometimes securing a fixture. That's not because of other teams pulling out for any other reason than the likes of COVID and so on and so forth. But yeah, we definitely have got an insight into our league. We played Charlestown, who we will be competing against next year, or this coming season. And also we did play teams of a higher level. So we've definitely got a feel for where we're at as a team. There's work to be done. I think there always is, and I think we'd be silly to say that there isn't. But yeah, we definitely know where we stand. with our pre-season fixtures, and obviously competing in the FA Cup as well, has definitely give us a good insight as to where we stand as a team so far currently. The reality is the game's on the up. You know, the FA nationally have put a massive amount of money and backing and advertising, marketing into women's football. They can only do that if people then take the chance and come and actually watch. All the hard work they've done their way needs to be reciprocated our end. So Saltash have done a great job in advertising us as a women's team. The football's good. We do play to a good level. We certainly coach the ladies in the right way. We want to get them to try and play attractive football, but ultimately win the games as well. It definitely needs a grassroots push from the communities that surround them. Obviously, we're hoping that being part of Saltash will help that. So, to put it bluntly, like yourself, it's a case of the FA have done their part. You know, they've put the money in. They're starting to market it. So now the communities need to push it, give it a chance, and see where it can go. Kimberley Stadium, Saltash. We play Sundays at 2 o'clock kickoffs, and then the clock change, it will go to a 3 o'clock kickoff. But this is our home pitch. Our home fixtures are here all the time, and obviously the details are all on Saltash website for the actual postcode, the specific relevant location. And obviously we advertise that on our Facebook, which is Saltash United Women's. So if anybody was to come along and have a look at that, they would find our fixture list there as well.
Yeah, I'll do a couple more. Hang on. I would do some more.